Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing the Daily Vibration for today, June 17th, 2021. And I just want you guys to know that it is Thursday. Thursdays are ruled by Jupiter. So, happy Jupiter Day to you, my lovelies, right? Now, we're also at day number 81 on our level up journey, which means that we got 19 more days left to go on this journey. Can you guys believe that? You've been at this stand for 81 days and you haven't given up. So you shouldn't be where you were, right? You should not be where you were 81 days ago, right? So, ruling number of the day is the number 1 today. We're talking about that creative force, that number of intention. This is the number where you can communicate and express the divine through your words that you speak, through your communication, right? So, we still have the sun currently positioned in Gemini, my love. So, you have that energy going on. And then you have currently still in Virgo. Okay, so you have that analytical aspect of yourself, especially when it comes to your health and your well-being. So you have that going on within your energy field today. Now, today, as we are at day 81, just really getting towards the last 19 days of our journey here, I want to talk to you about spiritual hygiene, because it's going to be important for you to continue to have a spiritual or really to create a ritual for your spirit, whether that's meditation, journaling, scribing, but you're going to have some type of spiritual ritual for you to be able to stay connected and stay tapped in. So we're going to talk about spiritual hygiene and why it's important for you to practice spiritual hygiene, right? So spiritual hygiene is definitely important when you want to stay grounded within your spiritual path, which means that you are going to have to be mindful of not just what you put out, but also what you take inwardly, right? So we're talking about the conversations that you're having, not just with others, but the conversations that you're having with yourself. Maybe the type of music that you're listening to, right? Maybe not setting up enough time for you throughout the day to tap into you. So you schedule your me time or your journaling time, let's say at 10 p.m., and then you get a call from your girlfriend or from your boo thing, and then all of that goes out to the window. So you don't make your spiritual practice, you don't make that a priority, right? That's going to be important when you're practicing spiritual hygiene. It's going to be important for you to make sure that you get in that meditation. It's going to be important for you to make sure you get in that 20-minute hike. If that's what makes you feel connected, is when you're out with nature. It's going to be important for you to maybe just sit and chant, right? If that's your thing. Whatever it is, you're going to have to make sure that you are putting it first. That's number 1. And number 2, I also want to say, get rid of the toxic thinking too, when you're practicing spiritual hygiene, right? You want to get rid of the I can't, the I shouldn't, the I couldn't, right? Anything that is stopping you mentally in your thought process. You want to make sure you're taking inventory and plugging in the affirmations where they need to go. You want to make sure that you're checking in and allowing your emotions to be indicators, maybe as some of the things that you need to work through that particular day, right? You don't wake up every day feeling like you've conquered everything if you have not done that work yet, right? So there are going to be some days, if you're still on this path, where you're going to have to nurture yourself, where you're going to have to love on yourself and remind yourself that this is a process, right? That's why the spiritual hygiene is important. Now, you may even want to do your spiritual baths, or maybe some candle work, or for some of you, this literally may be astral traveling, astral projection, like whatever it is you feel that you need to do to stay tapped in, you're going to have to do that, okay? So it's kind of like, regular hygiene. You want to take a shower and get rid of the dirt. Some people, you detox even the body, right? And some of you may need to detox even within practicing spiritual hygiene, which means, you may have to pause on social media for a while. You may find yourself not really wanting to do anything but listening to instrumental music. You may find that you're going through a shift and going through a change in how you are practicing your own spirit's ritual, right? You are your own guru. You can take a little bit from here and plug it into your own unique path. You can take a little bit from there and plug it into your own unique path. You like Buddhism, you can go ahead and you can utilize the meditation from Buddhism. You like the singing from the Baptist, you can go ahead and you can put in the praise and worship with, exalt yourself, walk in your confidence from that particular denomination. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's your path, okay? Now, so spiritual hygiene is going to be important. It's just like being able to take a shower and feel clean. You are going to have to be able to take time to cleanse your spiritual practices, okay? Whether that's mentally, emotionally, or physically, by taking your baths and doing the physical rituals, right? Mentally, by getting quiet and going in. Emotionally, by tapping into your emotions and allowing them to be indicators, right? It's needed. You just can't bulldoze your way through this. You got to stay connected and plugged in. Now, we're going to talk about what the message is within the elements. So if you are new, we're going to break down the elements here. We're giving a message based on elements, my love. So you got air element, which is going to be Gemini, also Libra and Aquarius, okay? Now this is going to be about your thinking, your spiritual and your mental thinking. So if you're not a air sign, that's how you're going to apply this portion of the message when I reference the air energy, okay? Now, if you are not a water energy, which is going to be the wonderful Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, you're going to apply this particular aspect of the message to your emotions, to your feelings, okay? That's going to be your feeling indicator. All right, so you don't have to be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces to tap into this energetic pattern. Remember that you are to master all 12 aspects of the zodiac wheel, not just your sun sign. Okay, now, when we're dealing with the element of fire, we're talking about intuitive nature here, but we're also talking about the parts of you that may, my love, need to take action, movement, right? So it's important for you as you're moving throughout this energy, especially if you're going to be tapping into the fire energy, for you to know that your perception and the way you think may have to change, and for you to know that requirement, you may have to move. You may have to definitely do some moving, okay? So be mindful about that as you're going throughout the day, all right? So earth energy, if you are not an earth sign, you can tap into the earth element by the physical realm. This is manifesting. This is material aspect of things. This is luxury. This is pleasure, right? So you can tap into this aspect of the energy if you're not an earth sign, and that's going to be Taurus. That's also, I don't know if I gave you the fire elements. So the fire elements is Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius, okay? So you don't have to be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, all right, to tap into the fire element, all right? Now, if you are not an earth sign, like I said, you can tap into it. That's going to be Taurus, Capricorns, as well as the wonderful Virgos, okay? Physical things, manifestation, okay? Pleasure. Being able to enjoy the things that you've worked hard for. That's where you can place this energy, all right? Now, each particular element gives you an aspect within you that you need to master. Now, we're not going to break it down into 12 in this particular message today, but we are going to break it down by just the overall concept or the archetype of the element, okay? So within the air element, when it comes to do with your thinking today, right, they're saying you really need to tap into the love aspect, right? You have the healing energy saying love is what you need to tap in today. You have to also tune in with nature today. You have the mother of coins popping up here. So you want to be resourceful today, right? You want to be able to freely express yourself today, be given today, be caring, be loving today, especially with the way that you think about yourself and others, right? One of the things I've personally been working on And I got to be honest with you guys, is I've been doing my Hoko Ono prayer, right, and releasing a lot of energy in my body that no longer serves me. Anger, being frustrated with people that that's just purposely malicious, and releasing a lot of things. And what I've been tapping into is a place of gratitude and a place of love, where I don't have to hold on to their energetic vibration. I can just send out a huge pulsations of what I want to receive back to me. So that's what I've been working on. So I'm going to use this today for my own thinking, because it's important, especially when you're trying to manifest, right? The Mother of Coins is about that money, right? That's about being able to be resourceful and make sure that your household is taken care of, right? This is about you making sure that you have the best quality of life. And the message today is you can tap into that aspect by tapping into love. Compassion is not something that everyone is able to tap into. Love is not something that everyone was taught or that everyone appreciates. Everyone's version of love, or vision of love, or perception of love, right, or definition of love can be different than yours. So today, in your thinking, especially when it has to do with manifestation of any kind, when it has to do with material things, grounding yourself today in love is going to be important in your thinking. When it has to do with your feelings today, you got the discover your purpose energy, but you also have the energy of the Six of Baskets in reverse. Okay, with the Six of Baskets in reverse, this is somebody holding on to some past shit, right? This energy could also be skeletons falling out of the closet because somebody may have been lying, right? This can also be energy of someone clinging on to old belief systems that no longer serve you, right? This energy can also be you just being totally and utterly disgusted with some of the new things that are popping up, right? As you are finding your purpose. You're going to have to find your purpose within everything emotionally, from the aspect that if it doesn't fit with your belief system, right? Because some of your belief system emotionally may be outdated. Okay? So you have to get to a place where you're not walking around like a joyless person, emotionally joyless, because you have not tapped in emotionally to what you want yet. Okay? So if you're operating mentally in love today and emotionally, they're saying you're gonna have to discover your purpose, because you don't wanna hold on to past obsessions if they're not really yielding you what you want emotionally, allowing things to flow in and flow out, right? Standing in the place that you know that everything works out for your greatest good, so you don't have to hold on to things so tightly. When you hold on to something so tightly, nothing can come in and nothing can go out. Discover your purpose today emotionally. What do you really want? Why do you really feel the way that you feel? What's really hurting? Why are you so happy? Why are you so joyful? How do you tap into more of that? Right? Six of Baskets is saying some people may have a time emotionally today. Right? This can be somebody, moody energy, jealous energy too. I want to say, so if you're not this energy, but you're dealing with people within this energetic pattern, you want to discover your purpose in that situation so you don't get sucked into somebody's spin, right? You don't want to get sucked into somebody's spin emotionally today. And that's with the water signs energy, okay? Water element. So now if we're tapping into the fire element, which is all about your perception, being able to take action, being able to move forward, right? And I want to say this is perceptive energy too, this is very perceptive energy too. So being able to step into your perception, not allowing anybody else to tell you how things should go down, but you trusting yourself in this energy. You got the wild card popping out, right? And one of the things that's drawn to me just by looking at this card is the red dress that she's wearing, which indicates to me root chakra. And then she's paired with the daughter of Six energy, and is saying today with this daughter of Six energy, some people may be in a place where you're ready to take action. You're ready to step in and be passionate about what you want. You're ready to be determined, you just want to be free to do what you want to do, right? So in order for you to be able to do that, be mindful of your emotions, because emotionally it's saying that, there could be some energy here today with the Six of Baskets that's stopping you from doing that, right? You want to be self-assured today. Trust yourself and step into your uniqueness today when you're ready to take action or when you're ready to respond to something. Be your own unique individual self today. It doesn't need to look like everyone else's. It doesn't have to look like everyone else's. It can look different. Okay? Be bold and be different as you're getting the job done today, right? And this is in your perception. So the way that you got to think about things today, a little bit on the wild side, stepping out of that box, being determined to getting the job done. Not having to depend on somebody else to tell you how this shit should go down. Okay? Not having to do that, but being in a position where you're able to step into your own uniqueness. That's what you want to do. Okay? That's the energy. So now, if we are going to be dealing with the energy of the earth energy, right? And you guys know physical realm, okay? Pleasure, right? Manifestation, things in the material plane. Your healing card is saying, watch your procrastination today in the physical realm, guys. Okay, so if you physically have things to do today, you may want to watch your procrastination. You got the Three of Sticks showing up here in reverse. Which means that things may not work out as you planned. So we're still in retrograde, so you want to get things done. Because there may be obstacles that you don't see, so you want to watch your procrastination. So say, for example, if there's a deadline for you to get something submitted, you may want to try to get it submitted 2 days before that deadline, right? Don't wait until the last minute to submit things, because this Three of Sticks energy in reverse could let you know that there's some things that may not work out here because of timing of wrong moves, not really taking the effort, not really making the effort, not really taking things seriously, thinking that you have more time than you did, right? So you want to be mindful of that as you're moving throughout the day. So let me just run through this again. So from the aspect of your thinking today, which is the air energy or the air signs, right, that you can tap into, practice love in your thinking today, especially when it comes to, your house, your home, and getting things done, okay? Some of you may need to spend some time in nature. When it comes to your emotions today, water energy or water element, discover your purpose. Look within yourself today, okay? Do not seek without yourself today, because some people can feel a little misplaced today within the energy where you're forcing things into being and looking outside of yourself. So you want to pay attention to that, right? When it comes to the fire element, taking action and getting things done, you want to be your own unique individual self. Be determined today. Don't allow your emotions to get the best of you, okay? Now, physically within the earth element, when it's time for you to get things done, don't procrastinate today, all right? Like I said, if you got deadlines and things to do, you don't want to wait until the last minute to submit things within this energy, okay? Because we do have retrograde with Mercury, but we also have a few other retrogrades going on too that is slowing things down, where you really should be introspective and being in tune and moving with your spirit, okay? And sometimes that definitely means if spirit says get up and do, you got to get up and do, right? Okay, so within that being said, right, today is day number 81. We got 19 more days left on our level up journey. It is Thursday. Spiritual hygiene. Come up with your practice. Detox if you need to, right? You can detox from music. You can detox from conversation. You can detox from your thinking. You can detox from your emotions. And you can detox physically, right? So do what you need to do to make sure that you are practicing a proper spiritual hygiene. And don't forget, don't be afraid of the dark, because out of darkness comes enlightenment. Do something kind for yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself. And I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's Daily Vibration. Bye, my loves.